No idea? Voice. Okay, so now I need you all to become singers. Not that I'm going to ask you to sing, but that I want you to create a singing style in your instrument. Okay? I'm going to try something. I've been wanting to try this all day, so you guys lose the balance. Come back over here and tell me if you can see the music. Okay? Scoot up, guys. We're on time. I tend to get behind at this because I talk too much, and now I'm going to get behind again. But I'm coming back here because I want you to think about playing out here. Okay? Now, we don't have any rules saying how fast we have to go on this piece, so I'm going to ask you to slow it down a little bit. Okay? Do you have pickup note?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third beat, fourth beat?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go about like this. And I'm going to count off 3 and you come in. But I'm way back here. I need you, each one of you, to convince me that the part you are playing is the most important part. Okay? So be big and full and project out here to say, look, I'm the boss in this 4-piece thing. There's 4 of us, but I'm the most important. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Okay. We're still kind of anxious. I think the term at this point, chomping at the bit, really can apply. You know what that term came from?
Horses?
Yeah, horses, when they get anxious, they start chewing on the part of their bridle that's in their mouth. And I get the sense that we're a little bit anxious. I want you to slow down and scratch every note. Like each one is a big major event to show off your very best tone quality. And here's how we're going to do that. Instead of thinking 1, 2, 3, I want you to feel the 8th notes underneath. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All long notes, okay? Here we go. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Let's see if just that much of a comment changes anything. One more time from the top. 1 and 2 and 3 and. That's getting us where I was headed. You're really filling your instruments up now, and as a result, you're starting to fill up the room, and you're creating a much more resonant sound, okay? Now, asking you to do that is just a physical stretch that you find yourself out of breath at the end of phrases, but the more of that sort of thing you do, the more you'll adapt to it and be able to use that much air. And horns, gosh, you know, what an asset to your music program to have horns, but so often I hear student horn players, and I don't hear them, at least not as big as I would like to. So I want to encourage you to play with that big a sound all the time. It's almost as if I'm challenging you to, sometime during next week, having your teacher say, horns are too loud. You ever had that problem? You ever had anybody say horns are too loud? Go for it. I mean, I don't want you to be ugly or play wrong notes or get sloppy because of what I'm challenging. I just want you to start filling up the room with the sound. This is a great instrument. And you're beginning to get the idea what I had you play to this middle of this hall here. And so I just see if just kind of like between us, except I'll never know unless the teacher calls me. See if you can somehow not horns you ugly, or horns you're blaring, or horns you're edgy, or just horns too loud. Okay? All right. Now, putting you to the physical stress of playing out like that created some intonation problems. But as you do that more, it's like I haven't run the mile for a long time. If I went out to run the mile today, I'd probably be lucky if I could finish all 4 laps without stopping. But if whatever I did, if I had to walk to finish it, that's fine. If tomorrow I go back out there and try it again, in a month, I would probably be able not only to run all 4 laps, but probably to do it in a reasonable amount of time for somebody my age. That's the nice thing about us as humans. We adapt. And so if you'll start filling the room up every time you play, it'll get easier. You'll get to manage those the intonation things that are coming as a result of not having enough air for the whole phrase all the time. And I think you're going to make a bigger contribution to your group at school, and certainly the music's going to open up. Now, did you pick this piece, or did somebody say you 4 are going to play this? Because okay, all right, that's good. I'm glad it wasn't put upon you. And so this style is one about fullness and tone quality, and we're on that road. I would encourage you to keep playing this. And in fact, did your band play from this book?
We played Relevant too. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now you have, and here's the neat thing. You go into rehearsal on Monday, when it's time for the chorale. You guys play it out in this new style and see what happens. See if people are going, who do they think they are? Or suddenly you start hearing other people go, hey, and more sound, bigger and fuller. And I'm sure your director's going to react to that. And it's easier to shape that full sound than it is to say, oh, come on, let's play this out. It's really difficult to create nice full phrases and so forth. Okay, so last thing. Would you play it from the beginning again? Here's why we're doing this one more time. Da dee da 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 da. It's the last note in the phrase that I want you to stretch before you release, and then you can go on. Okay? Let's try it. Remember now, I'm still standing way at the back. Play out there. 1, 2, and 3, and. It wasn't expressive like the romantic people like Burroughs and Tchaikovsky where they pulled and pushed beats. Everything was very strict. So you can set your metronome to tick 8 notes. Da, dee, da, dee, da, 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 dee, da, dee, da, and feel 2 pulses in every note and drag them out. Don't push ahead, but hold back. Okay? Make every click count as a chance to explore your tone quality, keep it really rock solid, even all the way through. Because that's going to help you change pitches together and make your ensemble more cohesive. Okay? So we need to tighten up rhythmic solidarity, but the most important thing I wanted to do, and you did a really nice job of adapting to what I asked you to try, is just more sound and filling up your board, filling up the phrases. Okay? Good work today.